on Sunday, June 4th, 2023. So I'm going to call this Pitfalls. It always seems to me that just as I'm feeling well and everything's going okay, and I feel like it's kind of under control, it all gets crazy again. God is like, you, what you thought, right? So I told y'all how I felt good about the progress I was making on the employment and mental health thing, and how it seemed like it was coming, it was picking up the right momentum and closing the way that it should. But as I was going through the final touches, there's probably about now 70 steps that I have to go through or more. But everything's organized, so all I have to do is go through the list and check it off. But the thing about it is that when I went to go review an actual communication, I saw it's even worse than I thought it was, right? Or it's even more infuriating than I thought it was. And yeah, and so I'm angry. I'm angry. Um, I'm angry at the ineptitude. I'm angry at the result of that ineptitude and how it was tried to be manipulated in a certain way. I'm angry at all of that, and now I have to do extra work in regards to that. you know but it ain't nothing but a thing. The good side of it, or the good news out of it, is that I'm gonna have to take a self-care break. I didn't shower yesterday, so this has put me at the point where I'm so pent up. This little part right here that I got to, it's probably more than that, but I haven't looked at it thoroughly. And eventually, I'm gonna have to. I thought I was going through everything, but I was going through everything based on just cursory looking because I was rushing, as y'all know, because I was trying to get through the. Y'all will see the whole story. I'll give it to y'all. And that's the reason I'm doing it the way that I'm doing it, because it will go in circles, because it's so infuriating. It'll go in circles. One thing leads to the next, to the next, to the next. But I'm taking it piece by piece, doing it in an organized way, piece by piece, creating the videos piece by piece. I'm just gonna put them all together. But so I do need a self care moment. As far as eating, y'all know I've been doing pretty good. Yesterday, I don't have any burgers or anything left. Today, I just had leftover cookies, and I tell you, those sugar cookies or whatever kind of cookies I'm making, those basic gas cookies are so good. Y'all know I've had that cranberry juice cocktail I've been pouring in as part of the liquid portion of it, so it gives it a nice little fruity flavor. And then I've been doing my homemade chili, which is good, but it would be nice to have something else to go with it. But it is good, and I'm thinking eventually I'll probably make homemade crackers go with the chili. But the chili is pretty good. Um, so it's time for some self care, which means to take a shower, to wash and condition my hair real quick, brush my teeth, and run my fingers through my hair. Because right now, like I said, with it being afro like this, my hair has a mood of its own. It's afro curly right now, but with it being this way, when it curls around and stuff like that, when it gets like this, it's like I have to wet it and condition it for me to be able to run my fingers through it. Now, the thing about it is that it's really dried out now too, because the water is really hot when I do it. There's other little barrier things, but we're going to focus on the positive. But that's what we're going to do next. We are going to, because I need a woosah moment after that, right? The good news is that everything is still organized. So basically, after I come back from my shower, and I may even do the exercise break, which is another hour, but I probably need it after all this. And I need to get back on track. And what better day to start than back on, except on Sunday? Um, Besides Sunday, the beginning of the quote unquote week. But not really, because when you look at the weeks, if you look at an HR calendar um, for the year, I think the weeks actually start on Monday. Did I delete? Did I hope I bookmarked that page? But yeah, so I'm gonna do some self care, which is much needed. Y'all know I've been just trying to push through, and my quote unquote idea of self care is when I got stressed out, but it hadn't been this stressful yet. That when I got stressed out, that I would play a move in Scrabble, or the podcast in the background would help me out. And I'm not chatting anymore because of what happened this morning. But you guys, yeah. Let me see. Does it start on? Do they all start on Monday? Yeah, for HR work weeks, according to the week numbers, they officially all weeks start on Monday and end on Sunday. So today will be like ground zero practice day. So, but I need the self care moment. I didn't want to take a shower and I didn't want to do anything except focus on this, right? And then when it got too overwhelming, sidetracking with the little stuff I told you about. But no, we need a self care moment. We need to take the shower, brush his teeth, do some exercises to stretch out the muscles. So altogether, that may take away 2 hours of my time. What time is it? It's 3:30. So it'll be 5:30 or so when that's done, and then I can get back on track. Tomorrow, I'm not gonna tell my plans on here ahead of time, but tomorrow I'm gonna have my plans set out. Well, I want to say I have my plans set out. There's things that I need to do, like really, really need to do. Um, but part of me want to get this HR thing done first. But it looks like that if I wait on that, ain't nothing ever gonna get done, and I'm gonna be in big trouble. So, I don't know. I'm gonna try my best. I don't know. I don't know how I'm. I don't know how. I don't know what the deal is on all this, but um, I really want to get this out. You know. In the meantime, I'm surviving because, like I said, I have chili, which I found out how to make by mistake. It ain't nothing but, some grilled onions or other vegetables if you want to put a pop in. Mine was just grilled onions, a chicken leg quarter, a whole bunch of water and kidney beans, and just boiled down with some cumin and some other random seasoning as needed, right? And then I have little jalapeno peppers that I put in each of my cup that I cut up. Um, so that's how I'm sustaining myself and my cookies, which y'all know is just butter, sugar, and flour. And but yeah, so I need a woosah moment. So I'm gonna go take the shower. I'm gonna brush my teeth, run my fingers through my hair, and this time I don't think I'm just gonna let it puff out into the afro. I'm actually gonna brush it back in a ponytail so it doesn't be as tangly. And then whenever I take a shower, I don't have to condition it every single time, which I usually love conditioning it every single time, but I think it's drying my hair out because the stuff I'm using is real cheap. So I'm just gonna put it in a ponytail. I think. I think. But we'll see how it goes. But I do know I need this self care moment because if not, I'm gonna, you know, I don't know, implode, explode, or whatever. Because that was kind of infuriating to see that. Because when you connect the dots for real, it's even worse than I thought. It's worse than I thought. And it's probably even worse now. But all of that, I'm saying fuck all that. I'm just going for the time that I was there. But it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. But that's what I'm gonna do because I need a break away from this. And if I freshen up and feel fresh, I'll feel better and better able to tackle this fuckery. It's not fuckery. It's a good thing because it needs to be addressed. It's gonna help me with my mental health. That's as a result of this because legal came from this too. This type of retardedness. So yeah, yeah. And that in combination with bugs will make you crazy. But for whatever reason, the bugs are not making me crazy at the moment. Do they still exist? Yeah, but for some reason, it's not making me crazy at the moment. But yeah, so I'm gonna go do that right now. No more talk. Let's talk more action, right?